What's up? I'm HUGZ. That's Sam. Welcome to HUGZ and Sam. Today we're getting into Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, the 4th OVA and final, right?
Yeah.
We're done.
Sadly.
We got Coma Theater we're going to watch, which I'm not even fully sure what that is. I think it was like some sort of like drawn series.
I don't know at all.
That was put into a
Someone
show.
said it's,
Somebody said
like,
it's
funny.
like a comedy, like a chibi type thing. Not sure.
I guess we'll find out.
But this is the last OVA. The previous one, OVA 3, was about Izumi. What was her originally? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Before she was Curtis, though.
Yeah.
Going and doing her original month up in the Briggs Mountains. That was really cool, getting a little bit of background on her. And then we got like a super kind of like OVA 3.1, like those little super micro OVA of her meeting Sig and like them getting together. That was really cute over a dead bear.
Yeah.
Really adorbs.
With a little bitty like bandage on
Which
it.
I would get, like, if she killed it, why bandage part of it? I'd be like, let's make sure that you're okay, buddy. But let's go ahead and jump into this one. This, I believe, is the longest of all 4 of the OVAs. But let's go ahead and check it out, see what's going down. Is this a Mustang one? Nice. Mustang when he's 18. Cool. So is this like Ishvalan wartime?
You're lucky I don't make you lick your boots clean. Now drop and give me 75. Sir, yes, sir.
Damn.
1, 2, 3. Look at you, you slob! Your collar's unbuttoned. 5. Now drop and give me 150. Sir, yes, sir.
It's so weird seeing him like sweating from like authority or
Yeah.
Whoa, you all right? Oh, man.
Just like a true general. You okay? Sorry about that.
And Ishvalan, huh?
I take back that apology.
He got his dirty desert stink on my shirt.
Ugh, disgusting, dirty-ish fallen stink.
That was pretty messed up.
Always is. Thank you.
Dang.
Wow.
Sorry, pal. Spinach quiche is my favorite. Just can't resist it, you know?
Damn.
So he's one of them.
Uh-oh.
What's funny is then he becomes like a higher up, you know what I mean, in the military.
It's like,
I'm starving. Time to eat.
Sorry, pal. Just can't resist it, you know? Spinach quiche is my favorite.
yeah, see, like, he's like wanting to be better than him.
Me too.
But if anything, that's probably gonna make them like bond,
So
you
focus
know?
on it
Yeah.
and not the campaign.
Excellent. Now then, tell me what that means, Frederick. I'm not sure, sir. Then you're a dead man. Mustang, you tell me.
The battle changes.
They're both terrible shots too.
Well, they're better than the first ones. They weren't hitting nothing the first time.
With those guys. I mean, it's like they can't stop competing. I noticed.
Oh, are they gonna go mess with him?
You sure think pretty highly of yourself, don't you?
Yeah, really.
And what makes you think you belong here with us?
Enough.
Who the hell is this guy?
Ishval's a part of Amestris now, so he's a citizen, understand? He has the exact same rights that anyone else in
You
this...
left out their inferiority. That's why they got taken over.
Don't accept this.
That's my dude
You're
right
gonna
there.
smell like an Ishvalan now.
Damn, he stinks.
I want to like beat all their asses. Yeah!
Yeah.
Bastard! You don't even touch an upper class.
Come on, Maze. Where's Maze? Come on, dude. I'm waiting for Hughes to just roll up in there and help defend.
Mace?
What's with the gun, Hughes? I'd like the seniors to keep quiet, please. I would prefer to handle this one on my own.
What?
He's getting them
He's
out
doing
of there,
it like
yeah.
to protect them.
I'm waiting for him to like pull the gun over just slightly to the other dudes.
Yup.
Yeah.
Whoa! What are you doing, Hughes? We're your friends.
You think so? You think that I'm friends with cruel bullies?
I hate people like you!
That's my dude.
Oh my god!
Come on, this older dude, get him in there. Throw some balls, bro.
He's gonna feel so happy too, because it's like they're doing that for him, you know?
They're all messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of look like a Heathcliff.
So, Heathcliff, what drove you to sign up for the academy anyway?
For the sake of my fellow Ishvalans, I hope to climb the ranks and someday abolish discrimination within the military.
Even if that means dying by the wayside to do it.
Damn.
Well, then that's where the two of us differ. I can do without the dying part. I'll live off of weeds if I have to.
Oh yeah? Then why'd you even bother enrolling?
You've got dreams of protecting the country, but I want to protect the woman I love.
She must be one hell of a girl.
Yeah, she will be. I just haven't exactly met her yet.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god. It's so cute.
I love that.
I'm not gonna like this, probably.
Well, let's go. Sir.
I love whenever he like tightens his glove, you know? Nice.
He got him!
Dang.
I say nice because I'm like happy that he did it, but then I'm also like, well, that's sad.
Yeah.
Is that dude?
It is. Oh my god.
Wow.
Roy Mustang. How could you?
Oh my god. Wow. That is fucking rough. I mean, we know he stays alive, but it's like, damn.
Yeah.
All right, Major. It's time to get to work. And there's plenty of it. We're going to
I've
sign a
been
mission of
messing up.
eradicating Sector
Yeah.
27. The Ishvalans pose a threat to our security. We have no choice but to purge them, and that's from Central.
To purge them, huh? Such a vague, innocuous word. Political code for ruthless slaughter.
Oh, and speaking of Central, Gracia sent me a letter and a picture. Here, I'll show you. It's kind of shocking how much she loves me. Man, talk about an amazing woman.
Can you really hold the woman you love with your blood-stained hands?
There's one thing I've learned in combat. Raising a family with a woman you love may be a universal right, but you have to earn that love first. Understand? And I will do anything it takes to be the man she loves. I'll survive this war.
We don't have time for this kind of crap. We've got work to do. Let's get moving.
And knowing how he dies, like putting himself on the line for them, you know?
Give me 30 seconds.
Digging into the information.
30 seconds, but that's it.
Like just that image and thinking later on of like how everything goes down. You know?
That's 30 seconds. Come on. On your feet.
It was a minute, right?
Alchemist.
It seemed longer than that. The sun freaking came up, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
It seemed way longer than that. Is this them getting out? Yeah.
Gracia.
Aww.
Gracia!
so bittersweet,
every
like
horrible
knowing,
thing
you know?
I've done here. And I will smile when I'm with her.
You're a strong man. A much stronger man than I'll ever be.
Because it sticks in his heart and he can't look away from it, you know?
Yeah.
That was a good one. I really enjoyed that one. I'm
Yeah.
kind of glad it ended on that note. There's not an
Yeah.
after credit on this one, is there?
No.
I'm really glad it ended on that note because that's one of the bigger like plot points of the whole show, even though it happens pretty early on in the show. This would have been the best time to rock my
Oh my god.
my huge shirt.
Father of the year.
Father of the year, just not the whole year. That would have been the best time to wear that shirt if I would have known. But great OVA, would have made a great throwback episode even at some point in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever they talk about the Ishvalan War, it's very rough because on one point it's like they're soldiers and to a certain extent you're supposed to just follow orders, but that doesn't go as far as like committing terrible acts against other people.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like a
Yes.
thin line of like what to do in those scenarios, you
Yeah.
know, in the mind of Mustang.
Right.
But it's like, I think it's easier when it's the enemy you don't know instead of he sees Heathcliff and Heathcliff's like, you know, of all people, of all of the soldiers, how could
Yeah.
you do this, you know?
Right. Why was he back there though? Like I thought he was like wanting to climb the ranks and stuff. Like
Don't know. Look at how the people treated him in the...
how would they have even let him fight against the Ishvalans? Like
Miles did, right?
did he?
I would assume
I
so.
don't remember. But that would be weird. I wouldn't do it. You know? Like I wouldn't fight against my people like that.
You're
like,
German, right?
Yeah.
Would you have fought against the Nazis?
So what kind of question is that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, like, it depends
Like
on
that
the
is like
scenario.
completely irrelevant.
What I'm saying is it depends on the scenario you're in. Like, we fought wars against the Japanese, and there were people that were Japanese Americans who...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a thing. It happens. There were Italian Americans that, you know, in Italy was... Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it does happen.
I hear you, yeah.
Did that trigger you?
Well, it's just like it's a show, and then you compared it to like real life.
Well,
and
you
like,
said if I'm I couldn't fight against my own people. It's
yeah,
like,
but like you like made it personal. Like
put yourself in the situation of how it is in context. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Anyway, I'm just saying if it's in context, I could see that. Like fighting, it doesn't matter. Like wrong is wrong. I'd fight wrong. Now in this scenario, though,
They're not wrong.
that's what I'm saying. In this scenario, though, that fighting the Ishvalan when they're essentially just being slaughtered is a completely different scenario. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like they deal with the fallout of it throughout the entire show.
Yeah.
You know, Hawkeye being the sniper, like she's like tormented by flashbacks.
Yeah.
Of like the stuff that went down, and even Mustang throughout the entire show is like bothered by it, you know, like messes with him. And you know, had we seen more of Hughes throughout the rest of the show, we may have seen, you know, more remorse on his end. But he seemed to compartmentalize it very well.
Yeah, he was able to like separate it very well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know though. It's a really rough scenario, but I like that it does show because we know what happened with Mustang and them. We know how they did attack and kill the Ishvalans and whatever. That it kind of began with him and Heathcliff, where he defends him, and then ends with him and Scar.
Yeah.
Where Scar kind of like is the representative of all that happened. And
I just love that he's like a really good guy and was like sticking up for him and not letting them bully him and stuff like that. Like that just goes to show like he's such a good person, you know? Like Roy.
Yeah. Well, and even Hughes at that end, at that point, came in to like rescue them from.
Yeah, and I love too that we get to like see like their friendship kind of form and everything.
I like that was like the catalyst for their friendship too, was mostly like competitive nature, and then it was like a respect for each other, and then that was like their binding moment, I guess, that like brought them together, was Hughes saving them from getting beat up.
Right.
I don't know. It's interesting. I was wondering how it was going to change, because they were both very like almost stubborn with each other in the beginning, the way that they were going back and forth. And I'm like, what breaks the walls down? Because Mustang isn't like the type of character that really just is like, hey, I'll let that slide and we'll be friends now. You know what I mean? Like normally he would continue the butt heads. So I was curious how they were going to have that change, or what moment was going to bring them, either like break the tension comedic wise, or how that was going to go down. So that's interesting how that happened. When did Hawkeye go into the service?
I don't know. They didn't show her.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wonder, because they didn't show her in
when he was
training
18,
or when he was in Ishval.
But there wasn't any like females, I don't think, in the training. I think it was like only guys is what I saw.
I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to that. I just know I didn't.
Because I was like looking for her.
For her.
Yeah.
Because they didn't like we said, they didn't show her in Ishval as well. So I'm just wondering how she fit into that.
Yeah. Well, like whenever he put his glove on, I was like, well, he knows her now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we know that he knew her whenever that war was going on. So I think it was between the training and that, you know.
Well, because didn't she go into the military because of him?
I don't remember.
I think that's why, so she could like be with him and like protect him or whatever in his.
And now she told Winry in the OVA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I wonder when she went in, like what. I wonder how that whole like scenario formed. Because almost as much as I enjoy the Maze story, I really dig a Hawkeye Mustang.
Like how like
OVA,
exactly, and then involving like her dad and everything.
Yeah, because we've gotten some pieces of that information a little bit through flashbacks, but it's definitely not all flushed out.
Yeah, it just sucks that like it's over, so like we won't get to have any of that, but we can want things.
I wonder how much more of it is in the manga. Like, if we read it, like how many additional stories, or because normally, when they go through stories like this, it's adaptations, so you miss a lot of like background information. So there might be quite a bit more that we could potentially learn.
Yeah.
I don't know how much they've skipped out in from the full story, especially because it's like background information. Normally that's type of stuff things skip. All right, but let us know what you thought in the comment section down below. Like it if you did, sub if you don't already. Shout out to our patrons watching the full and early reactions up on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. You really don't know how much it means. It means the world. We'll be back with more videos soon. We love you guys. Bye.